Hello, Reds. I'm back. We're going to be talking about Liverpool versus Eintracht Frankfurt. The game was great, the result was great, but there are some issues that I want to talk about. Eintracht Frankfurt's first goal, I feel like we always have a huge gap in between our defense and midfield. We had that issue in Chelsea game. If you look at my video, I showed it. We had the same issue in PSG game in Anfield where Dembele scored. Van Dijk and Konate need to shrink that gap because when you shrink it, you have offside trap in the back of the field. But if you don't do that, there's acres of a space as it shows in the picture that the guy had enough time to look up, move around, pass the ball. And in the other picture that you see, we have four players trying to contain one man. And he passed it to Götze, and Götze is older, but he still has a laser focus vision. He passed the ball, and now we have Robertson and Van Dijk trying to contain two players where we have four players on the other side of the box rather than Curtis Jones helping Van Dijk to close down and help Robertson to tuck the guy so Robertson doesn't attack the ball, because if he get dribble passed by him, then we are screwed. So he give him a space, and when he go and he shoot the ball, it went in. Of course, Mamadashvili should have done so much better, but he has been atrocious lately. But they're not helping him. If Jones would have pushed Van Dijk toward the person, Robertson could have attacked the attacker and don't let him shoot the ball. The other problem that Liverpool has right now, and I'm showing it in one of the pictures up here, they are not sharing the rock, and is atrocious if you ask me. You see Hugo Ekitike, he has a chance to pass it to Chiesa. Chiesa, who passed a beautiful ball to him in Southampton's game when he could have shoot it. Why he doesn't pass the ball? Why he's not sharing the rock? The other picture, you have Mo Salah. He has Florian Wirtz wide open. A player that is struggling to do something to get the media off his back, because the media is like a monkey in his back. And Salah doesn't pass the ball. And I know some of the Reds gonna be like, oh, Salah needed the goal and stuff. I get that. But you have to understand this. Mo Salah is a legend and a superstar in Anfield. So for him to don't score for another 15 games, every fan would be fine with it. Because he's a legend. He did his job. And sometimes you go through the slumps. But for Florian Wirtz, he's been struggling. He's a 22-year-old man that's trying to survive in Premier League. And if you look at the pundits, they're like hyenas. They're trying to feed from his blood all the time, saying crappy things about him. So why not passing the ball? Stevie G made a mistake versus Chelsea. He slipped. But I know it was a sad time. I was really annoyed. But I forgive him, because Stevie G was a superstar and a legend in Liverpool. So for Mo Salah to don't show the character of a leader and a legend is mind-boggling. And to tack on to this, he erased Liverpool logo from his social media. What's going on? Is he okay? Is he a leader? Or is he in a kindergarten? I don't understand it. That's really childish. And just because you were benched and the team played well and you didn't score, you have had this issue, Salah. We are okay with you not defending. But if you cannot score a goal, and it's okay, because sometimes things doesn't go the way that you want, it's mental game. But you can always make the passes, give assists, and the goals come with it. You did the same thing in Man U game. You did the same thing in Chelsea game. You didn't pass the ball. You're being selfish. And we have seen that. And we accept you as a person, as our player, as our legend. And now is the time that you show why you are a legend in Anfield. But you go and erase the logo of Liverpool from your social media because this is kindergarten 101. I'm very disappointed because I stuck with Salah over the course of this period that all the pundits giving him crap, and I said he goes through this thing and he gonna bounce back. Let him play. And I know it's kind of annoying for him because now all of the attack because of Verge is going to the left side, so he doesn't have the same impact. But you have to evolve. That's how the game goes. You cannot always stay in one position and say like, oh, I'm doing it this way, so I have to do it this way. Try to evolve. Do something else. Be helpful to the team. Liverpool fans love you if you score, don't score. If you assist, don't assist. But some of these players, they're under scrutiny from some pundit that could not play soccer in a right way, or football, or whatever you call it, depending on which area you are at. So grow up. If you are a leader, be a leader. And the other person that I think he played really well, but is like an oscillating thing. Virgil van Dijk. He was fantastic in the game versus Eintracht. But the past 4 games, he's been atrocious. Be a leader. If you are a leader and superstar, you need to take on the blame and just say we're gonna be better rather than oh we had a meeting and stuff and have a smirk when you're talking to a reporter. Take the blame. Step up. People gonna love you either way. This is Liverpool. But for you, show some character. You see how you attack the ball in Eintracht Frankfurt? Be the same way. Don't go to your shell. Make the passes you did with Eintracht. Don't go back to Mamadashvili all the time or giving it to Konate. I don't know. Reds, I'm happy that we win and we're getting out of a slump. But if you want to be champions of England and Europe again, this is not the way to do it. We need to share the rock. We need to play as a team. And we need to shrink that space between the defense and midfield. Until next time, thank you very much. Have a good day.